This is video game BS, man. Let me play a short clip before I talk my shit.
Coming into there. What about some of the older games? I know Sony hasn't really taken a big chunk of the market and the time by speaking about older games. They haven't really showcased the advantages of playing older games on the newer console, but obviously that's something that's going to be available, and it's something that's going to actually work pretty well. So now multiple first-party PlayStation 4 titles seem to have received mysterious updates ahead of the PlayStation 5 launch. Multiple PS4 first-party games have received updates ahead of the launch, and it's very curious given that these games haven't been updated in a while. The titles that have actually been confirmed to release these updates include PlayStation VR Worlds, Astrobot Rescue Mission, Everybody Golf VR, Marvel Spider-Man, God of War, and God of War 3 Remastered. Now, the patch notes for these games just make reference to bug fixes, but these updates seem like they're preparing these titles for backwards compatibility. On top of that, all three VR games got this update at the same time, and both God of War games received the update at the same time, which might mean that these games are being updated in groups. On top of that, Ghost of Tsushima will also be updated for PS5, which also might mean that these games make use of the new PS5 UI features, which were revealed the other day. But we don't have any official confirmation on that just yet, so we'll probably have to kind of take everything with a grain of salt. But clearly Sony is getting their games ready for next generation.
So apparently doing something with these consoles only counts if it's the one that you like the best doing it. Because from what I'm seeing and from what I saw when I watched this wonderful YouTube video that I'm talking about right now from the illustrious Crap Gamer, it looks like he's hyping up what he expects to be the PlayStation equivalent of smart delivery. Now, at the beginning of this, something I didn't put into the clip because it's a big long bunch of fucking nothing that nobody should be subject to have to listen to. He was talking about how Sony continues to innovate. You know, I don't hate the PlayStation. Matter of fact, I want the PlayStation 5, or I plan to get the PlayStation 5 before I even get the Xbox. Right? I'm getting both. I'm completely neutral when it comes down to this bullshit. But he said that Sony continues to innovate and push this and that forward when all they ever do is copy everybody. That's all they do. The fucking DualShock is an offshoot of the Super Nintendo controller, just like every other controller is now. The diamond pattern, the shoulder buttons. Yeah. The fucking rumble feature came into the PlayStation controller after the Nintendo 64 had it first. Need I say more? No, I shouldn't. Because who cares? The thing, I just don't understand the logic of these fucking old ass dudes who want to fight over video games. Even play the fucking things. I guarantee you. Like, that's me knocking the microphone around and shit. That's how little respect I give to this guy and his video. I'll knock the microphone around while I talk about it. It's amazing to me that you can find time to nitpick through stuff that's coming to these consoles and try to boast it as some type of game-changing feature. Man, these damn things are not going to be that much different than the ones that came before them. And you know what? That's fine, because I like the previous ones. And I like the ones before those. And I like the ones before those. As long as the motherfucker play the game I want to play, I don't care what else it does. Whose ass is wiping, what the UI is doing and none of that bullshit. I play on the fucking Switch. It barely has a UI. Playing the backwards compatibility on the Xbox is subjectively better than the one that the PlayStation is doing, because the Xbox is backwards compatible with every other Xbox. All Xbox One titles and select titles from the 360 and the first original Xbox from 2001. That's objectively better than what the PS5 does. The PS5 is only backwards compatible with the PS4. Nothing else. So man, just shut the fuck on up, bro. Like, I don't understand why continue this shit unless it's the money. Unless it's the YouTube checks. I'm not getting none of those, so I got no motivation to be out here with my boxing gloves on, boxing it out with clowns for some damn plastic toy. Because this is what they are. These toys, man. The toys. That's serious. It's not a way of life. It's a hobby, a damn expensive hobby at that. So you crazy as hell for giving these $1 billion dudes and these CEOs and these companies don't give a shit about nothing but how much money you're about to spend free advertising. At least get them to cut you a check before you come out here trying to sell their fucking console for them, bruh. Sony and Xbox and Nintendo, for that matter, and Nvidia and AMD can sell consoles and graphics cards and switches and all of that shit just fine without our help. They don't need you to advertise for them. But you put it out there, Sony debuts Xbox crushing feature. You mean to tell me a feature that's gonna be on the Xbox is an Xbox crushing feature, bro? You know how ridiculous that sounds? How ridiculous you sound, bro. That's like me saying that the Shelby Mustang Super Snake, 800 horsepower supercharged Mustang, it's the best thing in the world for being a 800 horsepower supercharged muscle car. But the Dodge the Dodge Challenger Super Stock is fucking stupid. And you know what that is? That's an 800 horsepower supercharged muscle car. It's saying that the Super Stock is bad because it's supercharged, but the Super Snake is good because it's supercharged, because I like Mustangs. You know, right? If you want the PlayStation, just buy it. I mean, part of me is convinced that these dudes can't be serious, but that's just me wanting to believe in humanity. But deep down inside, I know that these fools are completely serious. I know that they're completely serious. I know that when they see those sales reports come out and whichever system they don't like is selling worse than the other one, I mean, whatever system they like is selling worse than the one that they don't like, it hurts them for real on the inside. They get into their feelings. They get on that Drake shit. Sony, do you love me? I mean, come on, bro. Come on. I want to see at least a couple of these clown-ass PS5 fanboys beat Demon Souls within the month of the damn thing releasing. That's what I want to see. I want to see if you dudes who out here shilling and beating the drum for this system are even skilled at the damn biggest game that's coming to it on launch. Well, Spider-Man is probably the biggest game, but that's just a DLC pack. It's a DLC pack. You gotta buy the Ultimate Edition if you want to get the full remastered game and the Miles Morales. To me, Demon Souls is the biggest game coming to it. That's what I want to play. That's what drove me to pick getting the PlayStation before I get the Xbox, because I want to play that. because I just love the Souls games. All the way from fucking Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Shadows Die. So I love all that. So Demon Souls sold me the PS5, but I get an Xbox Series X shortly after. I would never get that digital PS5 or that Xbox Series X. That shit just ain't in my plans. So, but I'll have the Series X and the PS5 in my house as soon as humanly possible. Whenever I can get one, or whenever they're back in stock. Thing I ain't gonna do is come out here fighting for those motherfucking things. Fighting the console battle. The battle of the fucking nerds, bro. I mean, if you like games, you like games, but you gotta be a top tier fucking geek ass clown nerd, cringy ass. I don't know what the fuck else to say about you if you fighting in the console war. With that being said, it's 1:30 in the morning. I gotta work tomorrow. Fuck y'all. I'm out.